Hey friends, I'm Stacy and this is Gorgeously Aging. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're brand new here, a special welcome, and if you've been with me for a while, sending you all virtual hugs. So I have a big decision to make and I'm hoping you guys will weigh in on this and help me make that decision down in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. So back in May, I went through gastric sleeve surgery, and since then I have lost 55 pounds. I have about 15 or 20 pounds to go to reach my goal weight, and I'm working really hard at finding my way back to good health, a happy life, and fitness. Initially, when I went into this, I really didn't think I was going to consider a tummy tuck. I knew I would have a little bit of loose skin, but I am almost 53 years old, and I am not looking for a bikini body or perfection. I certainly don't fault anybody who goes the mommy makeover surgery tummy tuck route. I actually think it can be such a good boost of confidence. For me, I do have a lot of anguish about spending the money on myself, but I do have a savings set aside just for the tummy tuck if I decide to do it. There's a part of me that would rather use that money on a vacation or doing something that creates memories for me and my family. I do struggle a little bit with that feeling of selfishness, spending money doing something just for myself, especially after having spent about $13,000 on the gastric sleeve plus hiatal hernia repair. That was paid completely out of pocket, so I have already made a pretty good investment into this decision to regain my health and my fitness. Now, this has done so much for me on so many levels, mentally, emotionally, physically, and just my health has improved so much. I have no regrets about the gastric sleeve surgery. As far as support from my family, I'm so fortunate to have so much support at home, and my husband has always been my biggest cheerleader and my best advocate. He's always telling me I don't need to do it. He accepts me just the way I am, and in fact, he was completely fine with me being overweight, as he called it, curvy. But he did have concerns as the health issues started to crop up, namely the high blood pressure and just being more sedentary and not my normal, happy, active self. When I brought up the tummy tuck with him, he has been really great as far as if that's something you want to do and feel strongly about and that will make you feel more comfortable in your skin. Certainly, he is supportive. Now, I'm really lucky in that I know some people who go through this weight loss journey, having gastric sleeve or any kind of bariatric surgery, have a lot more weight to lose than I do. And so the excess skin really does become difficult to live with. It's uncomfortable, it's hard to tuck into clothing, and I understand that I'm in a much different situation. Although I do have a little bit of loose skin right now after a 55-pound weight loss, especially on the inside of my legs and in my tummy area. I have had 4 babies, so even before gaining weight, I had some loose skin there to deal with. I think the thing that I'm noticing is after putting in all this work, being really careful about the diet, and investing in some new clothes that fit me, is that even though I'm thinner, you can see that bulge of skin in my pants. Now, I'll be totally honest, this will be more of a vanity type of decision. That loose skin there doesn't affect me in terms of discomfort, being able to do the active things I want to do. It really will be a decision about not wanting to have that tummy bulge of excess skin in the waistband of my pants or that pouch there protruding from the front of my pants. There's a big part of me that feels like when I get to that point of maintaining and stabilizing my weight, if it's financially feasible, I should just go ahead and do it because I think I'll feel so much better. I look at it a little bit like it would be the reward of sticking with this, sticking with the fitness plan, sticking with a high protein, low carb diet, and maintaining that weight. I definitely wouldn't make this decision without really stabilizing and making sure that I'm not going to have any weight regain. It really is such a big decision to make, and I generally don't make big ticket financial decisions very easily. It is a lot of anguish for me to decide if I'm worth spending that kind of money on, especially for something like this. And when I say I'm worth spending the money on, I guess I don't mean that I don't have self-esteem or feel like I deserve it. I think it's just when you're a mom and a grandma, there's so many other people and so many other things to spend money on. I'm sure many of you can relate to what I'm saying. I find it so much harder to spend money on myself than I do on other people. So I'm really curious, what do you guys think? if you were in the same situation and you had the money set aside, would you do the tummy tuck or would you opt to use it on something else? I love to hear your feedback and your perspective on this whole thing. And maybe I'll feel differently when I get closer to a year out from surgery. I'm 4 months right now. Maybe with a lot of working out and some of the treatments that I'm doing to tighten my skin, maybe I'll feel differently as we get closer to a year. I've gone back and forth on this, starting out with wanting to avoid surgery and now being more open to it, especially as I see how my body has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you're interested in following my weight loss and fitness journey, please hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified when I upload, and consider sharing this video with a friend. You can also find me on all social media platforms. Just search Gorgeously Aging and you'll find me there. Thank you so much for watching and sharing a piece of your day with me. I will see you in my next video.